Have you written this point? For a table, we can have more than one unique key, right?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Could you please write down here itself in the note? Table. We can have more than one unique key. Okay, so next, properties of foreign key. Yeah, first point would be foreign key will allow you can say foreign key column will allow duplicates and null records as well. Foreign key will allow duplicates and null records as well. Second point, we can have more than one foreign key for a table. You write down these points. You can have more than one foreign key for a table. Third point, without primary key, we cannot create foreign key. Without primary key, we cannot create foreign key. Next, using one primary key, we can create multiple foreign keys. Foreign key won't sort any data. Foreign key won't sort any data. Next,
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
okay. So let me go to an Excel and I'll explain to you, Yeah, I'll explain to you the primary foreign key relationships with a small example. Then I'll give you the syntax and all. Okay. Okay, I'll be taking two tables here. One is account details. Don't write, just see the screen. Okay. Transaction details. Okay. So usually the primary foreign key relationships we can maintain within a table, or we can maintain for multiple, between two tables also, two or more tables also. So as of now, I'm showing, primary foreign key relationships on multiple tables. Okay, two or more tables. And here we'll take only two tables. Let's understand first what is a primary foreign key relationship, what is the purpose of it, how to create it. Okay, so what are the advantages? Yeah. So this is the account details, and I'll just keep some few column names like account number, accountant name, content address, account date of birth, account is active, let's say. Okay. Now, when it comes to the transaction details, okay, let's fill these details first. Okay, account number will be, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have totally 5 accounts. Okay, so and we'll take a few of your names. Okay, so one is 11. And the second one will be Lakshmi. And third one would be Madhavi. Nice. Okay, so I've taken 5 names here. And the address I'll be adding, like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore. Okay, and I'll take some data birth 0409 1993, 0403 1992, 1203 1996, 0908 1998. Let's say all are active. Okay, so this is the details. Please don't draw. Okay, I'll give you some time. So as of now, just listen to it. So account details and transaction details. Okay, is my voice is audible or is it slow? Is
No,
it low?
sir. It's okay. It's okay, fine.
It's okay. Okay.
Yes.
So these the details which I have, guys. Okay, now can you tell me the constraints, what we can define on this table? In this table, what are all the constraints we can keep?
Check.
Primary key and not
Primary
not null.
On top of what?
Sorry, constraints, right? We can give a primary key as well.
Primary key column.
Yes, sir.
Account number is there, sir. There we can keep primary care.
Primary key here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Key active status check constraint will.
Yeah. Forget about all the
Yes, sir.
So we can give the check default and all, but yeah, any so primary key is enough for me.
Okay, sir.
For account number, to maintain a distinct account numbers, mute yourself up, everyone. Yeah. To maintain distinct numbers, account numbers, I want to give a constraint that is primary key constraint. Okay. Now let's go to the transaction details. See, how do you, so when you go to a bank, how do you do the transactions? Means what is required to do the transaction? Either
Credit and debit.
Account number.
definitely account number is required now. Without account number, they'll not allow us to do anything, right? So account number is required. Okay. Now then they'll generate some transaction number, correct?
Correct.
Transaction ID.
Transaction number, and then transaction amount, how much amount, transaction date, okay, and transaction status, whether it is debit or credit. Okay, so I'll just maintaining. Okay, so we can have more number of columns also. As of now, let it be 2 columns. I mean, few columns, like 5 columns here. Okay. Okay, just see, let's say this person has taken an account, okay, on some date. Okay, now he went to bank and he has done some transaction over here with his account number. Let's say account number 1, okay, and transaction number, let's say 101. You can take any transaction number. You can take 1 2, you can take 1001, anything is fine, no issues. Okay, and 10,000 rupees and 20, maybe 042 February 4th 2022. Can you please mute everyone? Yeah, 042 2022, and the status is credit. He has credited some amount in his account. Okay, now same person has done one more transaction and he has withdrawn some 3,000 rupees on 6th Feb. Okay, no, it is not, it is MMDD, right? Sorry. So MMDD means February 4th, means like this, you need to write. And 2/6 February 6th, so he went and withdraw some amount. Okay, debit. Now same person, one more transaction, have credited 50,000 on, let's say, yesterday 25, sorry, 02 25 2022, and okay, so like one person can do multiple transactions, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, now the second person, he is having an account, but he he doesn't have any money. Let's say he has just opened the account, zero balance account, but he did not do any transactions. So is there a chance or not?
Is there, sir?
Yes, it's there, right? So
Yeah.
in SBI and all, if you taken an account, you no need to maintain any
Minimum balance.
correct? Minimum
Yeah.
balance and all, it is not required, but for other banks it is required. Okay, so I'm just taking an example. So this guy has taken an account, but he does not have any transactions. Okay, so when it comes to the third account, she has, let's say, done one transaction, so 3, and the transaction number, let's say 104, and she has credited 1 lakh rupees on January 2nd 2022, and let's say it is credit, and she has done only one transaction. Okay, she has, according to us, she has done only one transaction. In same case, let's go for 105, and he has credited some amount on January 7th 2022, some credit. Now same person has done one more transaction, 30,000, 09/2022 and again credit only. Okay, and he has done two transactions. So when it comes to fifth account, okay, let's say fifth account also doesn't have any transactions. Okay, she has only the account, but she is not done any transactions. Okay, so this is how the data will be. Now generally, when you go to any bank, when you go to any bank and before doing any transactions, they will give us some account number, correct? And they will check whether your account number is exist or not. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now that is in the bank level. Okay. Now whenever the client is giving some details to us, let's say I have an account details table is created and transaction tables also created. Consider that the client is giving some data like this. Now I'm importing the data into this table and also into these tables. Now this is not a bank, right? This is the bank details, but how can I verify whether that account number is exist or not? Okay, so for that reason we'll go for primary foreign relationships, meaning okay, let's say there is no sixth account, right? There is no sixth account here, right? So if I go and enter some details over here, let's say 107 some 24,000 01 10 20 22 and credit, will the SQL server will accept this record or not?
Accepts.
It will accept, correct?
Yeah.
But when you go to bank, yes, there is a person, and when you give your account number, he'll check it. Okay, but here such kind of check is not there, correct?
Correct.
So now this transaction is correct.
No.
The SQL server will allow it. Okay, but this is not a valid transaction, right? A invalid.
Invalid.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Now to avoid such kind of informations, to avoid the invalid transactions or invalid rows, what we can do is we can go and create a foreign key, okay, using primary key, guys. Okay, so now this is the primary key, right? Using this primary key, what we can do for the same column, like in the account number, we will go and create foreign key here. I'll give you the syntax later. Okay, so using primary key, we'll go and create a foreign key here. So what will happen if you create foreign key using a primary key? No, so when you enter some data into a foreign key table, okay, first of all, can you please mute? When you enter some data into a foreign key, what SQL server will do is, okay, first it will check whether this account number, this one is present in the primary key or there or not. If it is present over here, then only it will allow us to insert here. Okay, when you create a foreign key using a primary key, what will happen when you try to insert some data into this table, right? Now, whatever account numbers you are entering here, first of all, it will make sure that account number is present in the primary key table. If it is present over there, then only it will allow account numbers here. If it is not present, it will not allow, guys, because that is not there in the primary key, right? Okay, so such kind of dependency will get create when you have primary foreign key relationships in the between the tables. So the main advantage over here is, so we can avoid this fraud, or we can avoid this invalid transactions. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and this 6, when you enter, no, usually SQL server will take it, but when you have a foreign key, it will first go and check whether this 6th account number here there or not. If it is not present, it will throw an error. Clear?
Vinod, can you explain once again that because I couldn't hear? Sorry.
Yeah, what about others?
It's fine, sir.
It's fine, sir.
It's fine, sir.
So what I said is the foreign key will be created based upon the primary key. Okay. So based upon the primary key column, we'll go and create a foreign key. If you see here also account number is there, here also account number is there. Okay. Now when you create a foreign key and while inserting the data into this table, right? First of all, it will check whether this account number is present in the primary key column or not. If it is present, then only it will allow. Okay. If it is not present, then it will throw us an error. So example, this sixth account number is not there here now in the account details table. It won't allow here.
Yeah, clear.
So that is the basic concept of primary foreign key relationships. Now, yes.
Yeah, for every time we need two tables, or for this reference, you're explaining it with two tables.
So usually, in real time, we'll be having primary key relationships between the tables actually. And very rare cases, we'll have primary foreign key relationship within the table.
Okay.
Yeah, and in real time, will not maintain data in single table. Why? Because see, if you maintain everything in single table, it's very difficult to SQL server to store, and also while retrieving also it is very, very difficult actually. Okay.
But I have given the table names as different. How it will take that it belongs to this table only?
That we are going to define in the syntax level.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what is the foreign key properties I said? Can someone read it? Read it out.
Yeah.
One second. Let me choose a person. Can you please mute everyone? Let me choose a person. Anita Thomas. Can you read out the properties of foreign key?
Sir, just now I have joined, sir. I couldn't note that one.
Gayatri.
Foreign key will allow duplicates and null records as well.
One second. So if you see one person can do multiple transactions, correct?
Sure.
So if you see, there is a duplication is there. Okay, but it don't call it as a duplicate, but it's a valid ones only, right? One person can have multiple transactions. These are valid account numbers only. Okay. So, and it can, one person can do multiple. So it's called as, duplications actually. Okay. And also in foreign key, it will allow null records. Guys. Null records is nothing but, see, usually if the record is present in the account table, then only it will allow in the foreign key. Okay. But as I said, it will allow null record as well. But does the null record will be present in primary key column?
No.
No, right? Primary key
No.
won't allow nulls, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Correct. So, but still the foreign key will allow, guys. Why? Because maybe in the future case, if we want to update something, we can update it. Okay. But again, when you are updating here now, make sure that account number will be present in the account table. So if you go and update one, yes, it will allow because account number 1 is present in the account details table. But if you update it as 10, again, it will throw an error. Okay. So null will allow in the foreign key column. Okay. This is an exceptional case, guys. Okay. It won't present in the primary key, but we can still the foreign key will allow it. And the later part of it, if you want to update, we can update it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it will allow duplicates and it will allow null values. And next,
We can have more than one foreign key for a table.
that I'll give you in next examples. Okay. Next.
Without primary key, we cannot create foreign key.
Yeah, so without using a primary key, right? So we will generally create a foreign key, but if there is no primary key, we cannot define a foreign key, guys. That's for sure. Okay. And next.
Using single primary key, we can create multiple foreign keys.
So as of now, only one primary key, right? One primary key, one foreign key. And I'll give you a few more examples using one primary key, how many foreign keys we can define. Okay. Yeah.
Foreign key won't sort any data.
Yeah. Generally, when you insert some data over here, it won't sort it actually. Yeah. So now if you see, if I enter 1 here, okay, so it will be inserts over here itself. It won't sort again into the top. Okay. Only primary key will sort the data. So that is all about your foreign key, foreign key properties. And few more things I want to tell you. Yeah. So in real time, these primary foreign key columns will generally maintain the same column name. Okay. It's not mandatory to have it. Okay. The primary key foreign key columns, it's not mandatory to maintain same columns, but best practice would be always we will maintain the same column name, guys. Why? Because we can easily understand by seeing the column names itself. Okay, there is a primary foreign key relationship on top of this column names. Okay, but what is mandatory thing is between primary key and foreign key columns, the data type of this column should be same. Okay, the data type of this column name should be same. It can be integer, it can be varchar, it can be big int, anything. But one thing we need to remember is always will prefer this primary foreign key relationships on top of integers only. Okay, so nobody will create a relationship between characters, guys. Character columns. Why? Because character columns, as I said, storage is very huge. Okay, and also see, if you want to check one with this one, it is very easy. But if you maintain, let's say, instead of account number, right? If you maintain accountant name, Lavan Kumar and Lavan Kumar, something like this. So for SQL Server, every character it has to check here because maybe somebody else can be there, same person. Correct? So that's why it's very hectic to maintain that relationship between character columns. So that's why usually best practices would be on top of integers. Okay, integers only. So let me repeat, the column names can be same or cannot be same. Still we can maintain primary foreign key relationships, but best practices would be always same column names. And the data type should be same between primary and foreign key columns. And these key columns can be defined on top of any data types, preferably on top of integers always. Okay, any questions?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
As you said, we have to maintain the same data type for both column, primary key and foreign key. For primary key, I have maintained a int for account number. And for foreign key, I have used varchar. It will allow, sir?
No, it won't allow. That's what I said. It has to
Sir,
be
in
same data type.
varchar, we can enter integer also.
Sorry?
In varchar, we can enter integers also, sir.
In varchar, yeah, we can allow, we can enter integers also, but there can be a chance. See, but it's a varchar only, right? Even
Yes.
if you enter something into that varchar data type, okay, even it is a only integers, okay, or something, still it's a varchar data type. You cannot, maintain like that. It will throw an error in initial time itself.
Yes, okay, sir.
Yeah. There are some questions here. Okay, can we use PK and unique key along with foreign keys? You mean to say foreign keys? Yeah, PK and unique key in single table and then foreign key in the other table.
Yeah, see, for example, in account details, we have used primary key to sort out the data. My intention is I just need to sort out the data. So here in account details, you have used primary key. So when we come to the transaction details, we have used for account numbers section foreign key, right? So in that case, we cannot use primary key in the both together. It will allow only one primary key.
No,
so as you said,
the thing is, as I said, for a table only single primary key. So now this is a different table, this is a different table, right?
Yeah.
If at all if you want to sort the data in this table, we can have primary key on top of another column, that is transaction number.
Okay.
Here we can
So-
have primary key.
So the unique key will not allow null records, right? Only one it will allow.
Yes,
And it is going to hide it will distinct the null records.
correct.
So in that case, can we use that unique key for this account number along
Where?
with foreign key?
This one here.
No, not there. Okay, either way. In for transaction details, I'm talking
Now, why
about.
to maintain the unique key here on top of account number? Because anyway it is sorting, right?
Okay, ignore it, account number, check somewhere in transaction details if any duplicates are there. In that case, can we use, if foreign key is mentioned for that transaction number, can we use unique key along with it?
So you mean to say here foreign key will be there on account number. Can we use unique key on any of other columns, right?
No, on the same column, because
No,
there will be a
we don't
overlapping
maintain like that.
okay.
We don't maintain like that. Why? Because if you maintain foreign key, also if you maintain unique key here, unique
Yes.
key will not allow duplicates, right?
Yeah, correct.
But my foreign key should allow that, because one
Correct.
person can have multiple transactions.
Mhm.
And we will not maintain two keys in a same column.
Yeah, my query is clear then. Because both have different functionalities,
Properties.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
So because is it possible to enter or not is my question.
Oh, no, it's not possible.
Okay.
Sir, foreign key is mandatory to add.
It's mandatory because it will maintain the proper information in our tables. Otherwise, if somebody will enter a invalid transaction, it will allow it.
Okay.
Next.
So here, primary key and foreign key, we have used it for the same column, account number.
Yes.
And you have mentioned that it should be for the same data type.
Yes.
We need to apply. Whether there will be any chances that for like different columns in different tables, we can use that.
The different data types.
Yeah, not sir. So for the same data type, for example, transaction number will be in integers only normally. Sometimes, if we use in account like table 1, primary key for account number and foreign key for transaction number in the table 2. Is that possible?
Primary key for these and foreign key for this, right?
Yes.
See, generally, when you create a table, definitely you can, without data, you can create it. There is no problem in it, because the mandatory thing to create primary foreign key relationship would be column can be same, cannot be same, may or may not case, but the data type should be same. So here also integer, here also integer, correct?
Yes.
So you can create foreign key, but when you insert some data into this column, like 101, what it will do?
It will compare.
Yes, first it will go and check whether this 101 is there in account number or not. Does the transaction number will present in account number?
No.
No, it's wrong, right?
Yeah.
So when you actually enters the data, it will throw an error. But still you can create a foreign key for other column because the data type is same.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Okay. So better way to for mandatory for the same columns we need to use primary key and foreign key.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very simple concept actually. Okay. So because all of you know about this accounts and transactions, the only thing is where to apply this primary and foreign key. Sir, if data types, okay, sir, slightly foreign key works like VLOOKUP. Yeah, kind of. So, sir, if the data is int float, we can use the primary key. No, Nikhil. So that's what I said. The data type should be same always between primary and foreign key columns. Using one primary key, how can we create a multiple foreign keys? I'll show you that. As of now, you need to understand between two tables so that we can go ahead with multiple tables. So we cannot have primary key and foreign key in a single table. Yeah, Nataraj, we can have it in a single table. We can have it. I can give you an example for that as well. Okay, maybe if you want, I can show you right now.
So we can use unique key in any of the transaction details.
You can use it if there is a chance to use. Definitely you can use. For an example, let's say there is a let me just see if there is any chance to use it in a Q key in transaction details. Can you list out some columns for transaction?
Sir, only for transaction number we can use.
Only for transaction number. See, as I said, the first preference would be always primary key. Okay. If any column have some distinct, data, then only we should go for, second preference actually for unique key. Maybe in the transaction details, we do not have such case actually. Okay, so there is no usage of unique key in this case. Okay, if at all there is a case, any distinct column is there, definitely you can use it. Okay, there is no restrictions. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll give you an example for maintaining primary foreign key relationship in a single table. Consider that company details, guys. Okay, let's say I'm just taking a small example. See, in a company, let's say somebody has started a company. Now consider that, is it Mahanya? Who is this? What is your full name? Mahanya. Hello. Can you unmute and speak? Who is Mahanya? I think this name is not there in my list. Can you please respond? Mahesh.
Hello.
Okay.
It's me, sir.
Okay, fine. You can mute. Anyway. Okay, let's say Mahesh has started a company. Okay, and he is CEO of that company, let's say, and his employee ID will be 1 because he is the first employee for that company. Even CEO is one of the employee now, correct? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Employee name. And Mahesh has any manager?
I don't think so. No.
No, because he is the CEO, right? His
Correct.
employee is 1 and his name is Mahesh, and he does not have any CEOs, right? He does not have any, managers and all, but he is the top level guy. So
Correct.
I'm maintaining employee name and manager ID. And this guy doesn't have anything, right? I'll maintain null, let's say, because he does not have any manager, right? So let me take other people. 1 second. Yeah, 2, let's say Prakash. Okay, now Prakash has joined as, maybe a senior person, okay, or associate vice president kind of thing. Now for this guy, he is reporting to Mahesh. Okay. He is reporting to Mahesh. Now what could be the manager ID here for Prakash?
Mahesh.
Yes. So Mahesh is the guy, who is reporting guy for Prakash, right? So employee ID becomes manager ID for him, correct?
Correct.
So I'll put 1 or, yeah, and then there is a one more person has joined. So yeah, let me take Sumaya, and she joined, and for her also she's also reporting to Mahesh only, let's say. Yeah, again the manager ID would be 1 and 4. Then let me take Srinivas. Yes, and this person is referring, reporting to Prakash, let's say, and his manager ID would be 2 and 5 Nidhi. Okay, and she is reporting to, let's say, Sumaya, and the number would be
3.
and let me take one more. Let's say Srikanth, and she's I mean he is also reporting to Sumaya only, let's say. Okay, again 3, right? Now can you tell me what is the primary key column, what is the foreign key column here?
Email ID is primary.
Employee.
Employee ID.
Employee ID is primary key.
Manager ID is
Manager
foreign.
ID is foreign.
Manager ID. Why manager ID is foreign key?
With the reference of primary
Yeah.
key.
No duplicate records.
It's not duplicate.
It is
Please
referring
don't.
to-
Sir, it's a reference of an primary key. No, sir.
The properties of foreign key is different.
Yes.
Okay, but don't take like if there is a duplicate we should consider foreign key. It's not like that. Okay, so see, one of your manager is your employee only, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this employee ID only we are taking as a manager ID, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we should take the reference. See, without if he is a not employee, how can you assign? How can you report? I mean, how can somebody else will be reporting to you? Correct.
Yes,
Definitely, you are a part of that company, no? So we are taking a employee as a reference to your manager. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Now you see whether the properties are satisfying or not. So there will be a null record. It's not mandatory to have the duplicates and nulls and all, guys. But if there is some duplications and null records, there will be a proper meaning of a foreign key actually. Okay, it's not mandatory to have duplicates and nulls, but if at all it is there, then only there is some meaning for foreign key. Okay. Yeah. So now you see all the 1s, 2s, 3s, all everything is present, and 4, 5, 6 not present in foreign key because those persons are the lower level guys, and they are reporting to somebody, and yeah. So nobody else is reporting to these persons. There can be a chance or not.
Yes, sir.
There can be a chance, right? So this is within the table. See. Within the table, I can maintain primary foreign key relationship also. This is possible. This is possible. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the syntax for this one would be okay to maintain to create a foreign key using a primary key would be. So let's write it over here. I think I can create directly in the SQL itself. Let's see if I have account details table here. Okay, anyway, I do have. Let's call out this. Okay, I do have some data as well, guys. So what I will do, yeah, first of all, this column does not, let's say whether this column has a keys, a primary key or there or not, we'll just check. Do you have the primary key over here?
No, sir.
No, right? So we need to add it. Okay. So what we have to do?
Alter table.
Alter table name.
Account details.
Okay.
Add
Add constraint.
Add constraint.
Constraint name.
PK underscore account details.
Account details.
Okay.
Account number. Column name.
Okay.
Primary key account number.
Primary key of account
number.
And anyway, it is a not null column. You no need to make not null again, right? Primary key is created, guys. Okay. See, this I have taken, like case 3 for adding a primary key constraint because already table is there, data also there. Okay.
Yes.
So now how can you create a foreign key? Let's see. And foreign key, I'm taking case 1, create table because transaction table is not there now. So transactions or transaction details. open brace, first account number integer, correct? Yeah. Now here we'll put foreign key. Foreign key. Foreign key. If you simply keep foreign key, it won't refer to your primary key table, guys. Okay. What you need to do is you need to say foreign key references. Okay. References primary key table name. Okay. Primary key table name is this one, right? So you can just write down the table name. Primary key table name of which column you want to point. Which column we want to point?
Account number.
Account number.
The primary key column name. That column name you need to maintain. Okay. So which means that before creating foreign key table, definitely we need to create the primary key table, correct?
Yes, sir.
So foreign key references. Okay, it is saying that there is no primary key, but we have created it anyway. It will, yeah, anyway, it won't throw any error. That's fine. So transaction number and integer, and we'll maintain a primary key for this one. So I want to sort the data based upon primary key, let's say, and I want to maintain distinct transaction numbers. So that's fine. So transaction amount, I'll just make it as float. And transaction status, I'm not maintaining date here. If you want to maintain, we can maintain let's say date also. I'll just take, and then transaction status, it's, let's say, varchar 100 and close it. Okay, let's see if I go on to create. See, it is executed. Yeah, even if it is throwing some such kind of errors, you can ignore it. You can go and execute it. It will gonna execute it. Yeah. So now there is a primary foreign key relationship between the two tables, right? So now in my primary key already some data is present. See, account number and some information, it has been present over here. Let's go and insert some data into it. Insert into my transaction details table, values. What I will do, I'll copy from this, copy it. Okay, it's not copied. Okay, this is the data. Just a second. Okay, fine. So see, the thing is, in the account numbers we have taken there 1 1 1 2 3 4 5, but here the account number is 101 102. So let's take 101 102 as account numbers, and your transaction numbers is something like 1 2 3 4. Okay, so it's reverse, guys, so don't confuse. So the transaction number I'm maintaining distinct here, whereas my account numbers, let's say 101 101 101 again, and 102, maybe 101 101 102. So 102 has only one only one transaction, but 101 account number have multiple transactions over here. Okay, and we'll also insert. Okay, let it be. Let's go and execute this. Yeah, and we'll see what will happen. Okay, it is inserted. All 7 rows has been inserted into the table, and you can see select stuff from my table name. You can see the data, guys. Yeah. Now we'll suppose insert some invalid information and see what will happen. So there is no account number called 103, right? If I go and insert some information, if the account number 103, let's see what will happen. It is throwing an error saying that violation of primary key constraint. Yeah, violation of, okay, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, and cannot insert duplicate key in the object transaction details. Okay. The problem is just you just enter, see, it is throwing this error actually. I mean, foreign key error, it is not showing. It is giving a preference for primary key. So let's maintain primary key value is distinct, and let's see what will happen. Yeah, the insert statement conflicted with foreign key, and the conflicted occurred in the database, which column, which table, and which schema, everything it will show you. Okay, it is saying that there is a conflict because that 103 is not present in your main table, account details table, right? Without that, if we enter a transaction, definitely it will throw us an error. That's what I said actually. That is what the primary foreign key relationships. Okay. Can we use PK for date? See, nobody will prefer that actually. Okay, for date columns, varchar columns, and float columns and all, nobody will prefer this primary formats. Okay. Yeah, and if you want to enter one more record into account details table, yes, you can enter it. Okay, so yeah, this all these account numbers which is there in your transaction table, right? It all depends on your primary key types. Okay, it's all depends on your primary key table. Understand?
So by creating another table using transaction primary key
is possible.
It's possible.
Yes, I'll show you that after some time. Okay, you see there is a primary key on top of this transaction number.
Exactly, sir.
So we can do that. Let's say you made it some transaction. Let's say she has made some transaction here, and there is an issue with that. What you will do? Generally, you will raise a query, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
You credited some amount, let's say 24,000, but it has been credited only 23,000, and 1,000 rupees it went on hold something. Okay, now what you will do, you'll go to bank and you will give a complaint that there is a transaction happened with me, and the whole amount is not credited. Can you please go and check? What they will do, they will take the transaction ID and they will create an incident. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So however, when you order some product from Amazon, and if you have an issue, what you will do, you will create an incident, right?
Exactly.
Incident, or you can say like, support, correct? Supporting kind of thing. Yes.
Yes,
and even in the phone pay or Google Pay, whenever you done some transactions, and if it is a fraud transaction, right, we can raise a ticket over there, right?
Yes.
So now for the same transaction, we can raise multiple tickets, right?
Yes, we could, sir.
Yes. So now what they will do? So first the ticket will be in progress status. They will resolve it, or it went on hold. Then it can be invalid issue. Yeah, and it may resolve. Yes, all these details they will maintain in another table. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So now using this primary key, we can have one more foreign keys. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's how your tables will keep on gonna increase. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So as of now, let it be only 2 tables, because if I go ahead with multiple tables, people will get confused. To sort data by date, apart from PK, do you have any alternative option to sort data by date? No, we have only primary key is the option. Okay, right down. So properties are done now. Yeah. So what you can do, you can create.
Can you scroll down the properties or not it written?
Properties, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just a second. Let's go to this account creation table. I need this. You want the properties now? Yeah. So you can write down case 1, guys, all of you, case 1, while creating new table. Okay. So what you need to do is, I'll remove all these checks, not null, everything. And just you can maintain primary key here. That's it. Because you may get confused if I keep everything in one table. Okay. You can start from creating primary key table and then foreign key table, guys. Okay, everything needs to be created. So can I scroll down? Properties are done. Okay. So once this is done, I need you to insert the data. Once again, I'll just take the insert script as well for this table. This. Just a second, I'll just take out that insert script. Yeah, here it is. You can write 1, 2, 3. Please mute. Everything you need to write, all the inserts. Can I scroll down a little bit? Hello? Is this done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll scroll a little bit down. Okay. And this is invalid transaction. Write down all this and let me know once it is done. Finished.
Invalid transactions once again. Invalid transaction.
This 103 account number is not there, no? If you go on inserting transaction details, it will throw an error.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Finished? Yes. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see now. See, in the account details table, if I want to delete some information when we have primary foreign relationships, we have some restrictions actually. Let's say delete from account details table where account number equals to 102. If I go on try to delete it now in the account table, guys, not on the transaction, but in the, you can just consider this as a parent table and the child table. Transaction is your child. So in the parent table, if you want to delete something, let's see whether I can able to delete or not. I cannot able to delete now because the delete statement is conflicted with the reference constraint foreign key, and the conflict occurred in this database and in account detail transaction details table. So the problem over here is, see this account, this transaction table, this account number is having a dependency over here, correct?
Yeah.
This 102 is depending on your account number, right? This transaction is depending on this account details. So you cannot directly delete it. It's not possible. Understand?
Yes, got it.
Simply in the parent, you cannot delete anything if there is a dependency. Okay. So the only option to delete here is, first you need to delete from the child and delete from the parent. That's the only option which we have. Okay.
Clear.
Yeah, delete from the child and delete from the parent. So delete from your transaction details where account number equals to 102. First delete it. See, it can able to delete because there is no dependency. See, this is depending on others, but any other object is depending on this table. No, right? Yeah. So that's why now I can able to delete. See, in the account details, because now the dependency has been removed now. So I can easily delete on the account details table as well. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, got it.
Yeah. Even truncate also same. First you need to truncate the child and then you need to truncate the main table. Okay, but when you truncate the child, everything will be gone. Okay. Okay, write down. Make a note and write down. When there is primary and foreign key relationships, when there is primary foreign key relationships, we can't delete the data directly from parent table. Parent table. First, remove from least child table. I'll tell you what is meant by least child table. Then your parent table. See, anyway, here only one parent and one child is there. So this is the least child table actually. If there are multiple tables, in such a case, the list table will vary. Okay. So if this transaction has one more table like tickets information or incident information, and the third table will be considered as a least child table. Okay. So anyway, we will draw so many tables for relationships. So there you'll get to know what is meant by least child table. Write down this point and write down these two statements as well. Done. Okay, so let's go and see how to create multiple tables relationship. Let me copy this into a different sheet. Okay. Don't write, just please observe here. So this is my account details and this is my transaction details. Okay. Now consider that credit card details, or we can consider loan details as well. Okay. Now, yeah, so loan details. So let me see. Generally, without account also we'll be getting the loan, correct? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, without loan number, I mean account number also will get the loans. Okay. So, but we'll consider with a account number they are giving the loans. Okay. So now let's say here I'll just put account number loan number, okay, loan amount, and loan tenure. How many days, within how many years you need to pay that. Consider that first person doesn't have any loans, okay, he is not interested to take the loans and all, okay, so that's why he doesn't have any loan information. And second person, let's say she has one loan, some 5,001, and amount will be some 10 lakhs, and tenure will be 10 years. This is in terms of years this. And then same person has, maybe we can put one more column, loan type, what type of loans they have taken, whether it is personal loan or car loan. She has one more loan, guys, so some 5 lakhs. This is a car loan, whereas tenure will be 5. And third person also not interested to take any loans and all, okay. And fourth person has 3 loans, let's say 4, 5,001, 5,002, 5,003, right? Now here 20 lakhs and 15 lakhs, 25 lakhs. Okay, this is personal loan, this is car loan, this is home loan, this is 10 years, this is 5 years, this is 15 years. Okay, and third person, last girl, yeah, she is also having one loan, 5,006, let's say, and 30 lakhs she has taken, and which is a home loan, and tenure will be 15 years, guys. Okay, so this is the loan
EMI
information.
we need to write.
Sorry,
How much EMI they're paying?
yeah, that will maintain in a separate table.
Okay.
Why? Because one person will pay multiple times EMI, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So that information will maintain in a separate table.
Okay.
So now you see with this account number, so without the bank is saying that if you don't have account number, I'm not willing to give any loans and all. Okay, so without account number, so he cannot provide any loans and all. Okay, so if you see, can I give a relationship from this column, account number column, to this?
Yes, sir.
This account number primary key column to this one, we can able to create it, right? Foreign key, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Foreign key. So without account number, if you try to enter something, now it will throw an error for us, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, can I create a primary key on top of loan number?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We can, right? Because loan number should be distinct always.
Distinct or unique.
So I'll put the numbers here, okay? Maybe so that will be good. So I'll just say like primary key 1 this is, and foreign key 1, and this is primary key 2, and this one will be foreign key 2, and this is primary key 3. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir.
Now what I will do is will maintain the EMIs. Okay, when they are taking a loan, obviously they have to pay the EMI, correct? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So here I'll maintain. Okay, so do I require account number there? Not required, no?
Loan number is enough.
Yeah, loan number is enough to pay the EMI, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
So I'll just write down like loan EMI details, and loan number is enough for me. So loan number, loan maybe loan EMI transaction will be there now.
Correct.
When you do transaction for loan EMI, so there will be a transaction ID and EMI amount, and then EMI month, which month they have paid. Okay. So we can maintain so many columns, but let it be. So let's say 5,001. So this account number one have two accounts, right? Now he has paid for 5,001. Transaction ID we can take 101, let's say, and transaction amount some 25,000. Okay, per month, and this is January month, let's say. Okay, and same person has paid one more transaction for this February month also. Yes, and this loan, let's say he has taken newly. Okay, so I mean in the month of February it got approved, but he did not paid any EMIs and all. There can be a chance, no? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This loan has came newly. Okay, but still my EMIC is not started. Okay. Yeah. Now 503, 503, 504. These are also new accounts. Okay, still it is not yet started the EMIs. And 5,005, it was there since from 3 months. Okay, so he has paid, let's say, 3 months EMI. 1 second. Yeah. So the transaction ID will be 103. You can put any transaction ID, guys. That's fine. Now the EMI will be, let's say, 20,000 per month, and he have paid, since from December, let's say December, January, and February. Okay, and fifth guy done one transaction, so that is a she has taken in the month of January, and she paid for February month onwards. Let's say not 20,000, some 15,000 February month. Okay, have you understand these details?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now
Yes, sir.
with this loan number, how can you give a relationship?
The foreign key relationship.
Through foreign key.
From this primary key, we can give a foreign key, correct?
Foreign key, yes.
So the foreign key number would be
L number.
3. 3.
Yes, sir.
Foreign.
So
Okay,
from this
same.
primary key to this foreign key, correct?
Yeah.
So now what will happen when you enter a EMI? When you try to pay the EMI, first what it will do, it will check whether the loan number is present over there or not, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so definitely it will make a check. That's why we created it. Can I create a primary key here on top of
Yes, sir.
transaction ID?
Yes, sir. Transaction ID.
Yeah, to maintain this this one, to maintain distinctly, I can go ahead with primary key here, correct? Primary key of 4. So check default, those things also you can keep, but I'm just very much interested in primary foreign relationships now. Okay. Yeah. Now let me just, yeah. So for an example, guys, there is a problem with the EMI transaction. Okay. Now I'm maintaining that information in a separate table. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
If something is failed in this transaction, right, I'm maintaining in a separate table. Okay. So that is, let's say, transaction issue details, let's say. Okay. Transaction issue. Okay. So I mean, not transaction, maybe we can say like EMI issue details. So now how the EMI issue will come? I mean, whenever issue come, will you give the account loan number or will you give the transaction?
Transaction ID.
So we give the transaction ID to them, right? Okay. So I'll just maintain like loan EMI tran ID. Okay. And there will be issue ID, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is the issue? And then issue date, then status, whether it is resolved or in progress kind of thing. Let's say I raised an incident for 101 EMI ID because I made a transaction, but it was not happened. Okay. Due to some reason. So I raised a concern with them. So now what will happen for that 101? The issue ID, let's say 111. Don't put I1, I2, I3 and all. It will be always integers, guys. Okay. Now issue name will be maybe EMI debited but not success. Okay. Understand? That is the issue. Transaction was not success, but EMI is debited. And issue date will be 01/02/2022 and status is in progress. Or open or closed, something like that you can put. Yeah. And that's the one. And maybe 101 have one more thing. Same issue. 1 second. 101. Okay, so the thing is, this is fine. Now, 1 second, 1 second. Let's take one more issue, EMI transaction ID. This is issue 2. So what we can do is EMI debited but not success. What is the issue we can raise here for EMI? EMI paid but not reflected. The account, let's say 02/03 and 2022, and still it is in open state. Okay, so likewise I'm maintaining all the information, issue information on top of it. Yeah, so now here you can maintain foreign key, because without EMI, so how can you raise a instant, correct? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Without paying the EMI, you cannot raise an instant, right? So that's what I'm maintaining here. Yeah. So on a single EMI, we can raise a number of issues, right? Let's say this is not resolved yet. Okay. So in the phone pay and all, if you raise a ticket on top of it, again you can raise one more ticket, correct? If they are not responding. So now what I can do, I can take one more same thing, but the issue will be created as second new, correct? Like this, and 01/04 I have raised 2022. Still it is also in progress. Understand? On the same EMI, I can raise multiple issues, right? If I'm not getting any response.
Correct.
Yes. And the issue ID will be always new. And I can maintain a primary key for this, correct? One more primary key. So this is primary key 5. Understand?
Yeah.
Are you getting it, everyone?
Getting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we'll keep on increase the tables here. Okay. See, this is one way of maintaining the tables, guys. Now I'll show you how to create a primary foreign relationship in one more case. See here, every time we are typing the loan type, correct? Personal, car, home. See, as of now, there is very less information. But if you have lakhs of records, every time we need to enter this personal, home. Repeated things we are keep on entering, correct? Yeah. So in such a case, what you can do, you can maintain a separate table called loan type details. For an example, loan types. So when you go some banks, they will be giving some pamphlet, right? Where it will be having all the loan details, which type of loans they do have, correct? So here what I will do, I'll maintain loan type number and loan type. So I do have, let's say 101 is my loan type number, and we do have a home loans. 102 will be personal, and 103 will be car, 104 medical, 105. What else will be there? Loans.
Education loan.
Education. Yes, education loan. Then what else? Agriculture loan. Correct. So what I will do, I'll be maintaining this information in a separate table basis. What type of loans we have, distinct loans, and I'll be giving some number to it. Okay. Now, can you tell me what key I can put it over here?
Primary.
For loan type and type number, what key we can put?
Primary.
Primary key, right? Because every type is distinct here, and we can keep a primary key over here. So I'll just say primary key 5. Now see what I'm trying to do. In this table, every time we are typing the same thing again and again, and the storage will be very huge, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
So now with this primary key, you can maintain a foreign key over here, now.
Yes.
So what is the personal number, personal loan type number? I'll just maintain loan type number instead of loan type. So it's 105. I'll maintain over here 105. Car 103. Wait.
Oh, sir.
This is
Personal
102.
102.
102. This is also 102. 103. And then home loan 101 and 101. Now, which key I can keep it over here?
Foreign key.
Yeah, using this primary key, I can maintain a foreign key here, correct?
Yes.
Foreign key, which one? 5.
5. Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the benefit over here? First of all, whenever they're taking a loan type, right? So that loan type should exist in their bank, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
See, without a home loan, they cannot take the home loan here, na?
Yes, sir.
So they are maintaining the loan types in a separate table. So, and every loan type has a number here. Now, instead of maintaining personal, so I can maintain a number, right? Maintaining number is very easy, right?
Yes.
First of all, storage will be very less. Second thing will be, it will be proper. Without, there should be a loan type, then only they can take that, loan. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Can you see now in single table, we have a primary foreign keys, single primary key, and multiple foreign keys are there.
Yes.
There is a case, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And also using one primary key, I can create multiple foreign keys. So this is one foreign key and this is another foreign key. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Now can I create a for months also, months table?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
So January, February, I'm maintaining like this. Multiple times it will gonna repeat, na?
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
instead of that,
Month
what
number.
I can do, I can put
EMI month.
months.
EMI month.
Exactly. Here I can say month ID something and month name. How many months will be there?
12.
We have 12 months, right?
Yes.
So maintain month ID for each month. Okay. I don't think so. January, February will come if I drag it. January, February. Okay.
I think.
Yeah, like this, right? So now what you can do? Can I maintain a primary key here?
Yes.
PK 6 or 7? 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. So here I can maintain a primary key, right, for month ID. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now, can I take here as a foreign key?
Yes.
Yes. 7. So here it should be like 1, 2, 12,
12,
again 1,
1,
2,
2, and 2.
Okay. So without these month numbers, they cannot put the EMI month number over here, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And maintaining these numbers is very easy for us.
Yes.
Okay. Now what else? Even for this status also we can maintain in a separate table, correct? Open, progress, hold, resolved, closed, correct?
Yes, sir.
So status details you can maintain in a separate table, and you can put a status ID. That ID you can link it over here, correct? As a primary foreign key.
Yes.
These are very simple tables, okay? But usually, as I said, there are two types of tables, okay? One is something like this, and instead of maintaining this data, right, we can maintain a separate table and we can have it. Understand? If there are repeated things are there. You got it?
Sir.
So likewise, you can create n number of primary foreign key relationships tables. 1 second. Huh? So I'll colorize all the tables. Okay. Now I can maintain a credit card information also, correct?
yes.
Yes.
Card details. So now they're saying that without account number, I'm not going to give you any credit card. So here we'll put account number, credit card number, then credit card type, because there are different types, right? And credit card CVV, let's say, and expiry date. Okay, let's say first and second and third person will have multiple credit cards, and I'll maintain like this. The credit card number usually it will be 16 numbers. Let me put small digits, 102, 103, 104, and this is gold card, this is silver, this is platinum, this is gold again. One person can have multiple credit cards. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there can be only one credit card also, and some people will not interested, and people will not have the credit card information at all. Okay, so expiry date it will be 11 20.
That is CVV, sir. CVV.
Oh, sorry, it's CVV, right? So
Yes.
2 333 444, let's say, and December 2024 and Jan 2025, November 2026, let's say. Okay, this is the credit card information. Now, which is for primary foreign key relationships here. Can I take this primary key one to this for this account number?
Yeah, we can.
They're saying without account number, we are not going to give you any credit cards. Okay, so I can maintain a foreign key here using that primary key. So this number would be primary key 8.
8.
And the credit card number should be distinct, na?
Yes.
So I can go ahead with
Primary key.
Primary
of
key.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, 8. Now again, when you have a credit card, will you be silent? No, right? We'll do the shopping, obviously, right? So we'll maintain credit card transaction details, correct? So credit card number will see, credit card number is enough now to do that.
Yeah.
Credit card number, credit card tran ID, and credit card transaction amount, and credit card status. because sometimes there will be cashbacks will be there, so it will get credited to your account, correct, when you cancel some online orders and all, right? So 101 transaction ID, let's say 1000, 1001, 10,000 you made and it is debited, and same credit card you used, okay, and transaction ID 2, some 20,000 and again debit. Yes, and there is a cashback for you, okay. So it's not a transaction, maybe you can take transaction ID 3, some 100 rupees, and it is credited to your account. It's a cashback from any of your transaction. Yes, and for all other people, they're just having the credit cards, but they're not done any transaction, let's say. Okay, now can I maintain a foreign key here using what?
9. Using
this primary key, correct? Using this credit card number, I can maintain a foreign key, and this I can maintain as
primary.
PK9 now.
Yes.
So likewise, we can keep on increase the tables, guys, primary foreign key relationships. Okay, so every table is linking to other tables, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me decrease this. How many tables we created totally?
1, 2, 3,
9 tables.
9 tables, huh? 1 second. Should it is?
10, I think.
Okay, we'll do one thing.
It's 9.
I'll just segregate everything like this. Okay. So now we'll be able to write easily. We'll be able to see everything properly.
Yes.
Or if you want me to increase, I can increase the size.
Sir, my suggestion is like better if you can put this table into that drive, so we can write easily afterwards by giving some space. It'll be a time consumption, right? In that.
Yeah, let me write it everything. February, March, April, May, June, September, October, November, December. Okay. So you want me to take the screenshot and upload it over there?
Screenshot or anything is fine. If you can drop
PDF,
this,
anything.
that's fine. The thing is like we need a data so that we can copy. I mean, we can write it down easily.
Then in that case, okay, see, at last what you need to do is here you need to write from which primary key to which foreign key you have referred. Okay, PK1 to FK1, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then PK1 to FK2, correct? So from where to where you linked, you have to write. Tell me the relationship. See, this primary key to this foreign key will link, right?
Yes, sir.
That you have to tell Yes. And this primary key to this foreign key will link. So PK1 to FK8. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then next.
PK.
PK2 to PK2 to F3.
F3 for
FK3.
PK2 to
PK2 is
PK3
this one
to
transaction
FK2.
number.
FK3.
Do you have any table?
PK3
Yes,
to
sir.
FK3.
Loan.
Now with this primary key, is there any link?
No, sir.
No,
PK3
right?
to FK3, sir.
Yes, PK3 to FK3 we have.
FK3.
Okay. PK3 to FK3. Then
PK4 to FK4.
PK4 to FK4. Then EMI details PK4 to FK4 is fine. And then this here it is PK7 to
PK7 to FK7.
FK7. Huh?
Yes, sir.
PK7 FK7. Next, where is PK8? PK8 to do you have any relationship with this credit card number?
Yes, sir.
PK
PK to FK9.
FK9.
FK9
PK8 to FK9. Correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Now from this transaction ID, is there any
FK5 to
relationship?
FK5.
PK5 to
FK3.
PK5 to
FK5.
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 FK3, sir.
One second. PK5 is where?
Last type, sir.
Loan
type.
Loan type.
This
Loan
issue
type, sir.
idea.
ID.
PK5 is this one, right?
Loan type, sir.
Loan type.
Okay.
loan times also.
Then here the number will be different.
Correct.
Let me. This is PK5 means this is PK6. Huh? Is there any PK6?
No, sir.
Okay, this is PK6. Okay. PK5 to
FK5.
to FK5.
FK5. Where exactly
Yes.
it is? FK5.
Above that.
Loan details.
Yeah,
details.
here it is. Okay. PK5 to FK5. Okay. These are the relationships. Okay. So when you're drawing in your notes, right, what you can do, you can keep your notes in landscape mode. Okay. And make a table by table. First this table and this one, and credit card and transaction. And these details you can maintain one by one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The separate table again. 1 second. You have to sit and write neatly. Okay, this is a separate table, correct?
Yes.
Then what else?
Sir, can you put the table number so you can write easily?
Table numbers, sir.
So you won't get
Account details 1. This is second table. Okay. This is third table. This is fourth table.
Loan type.
Fifth table. Okay. Then
transaction.
Six.
this is sixth table. This is seventh table. This is eighth table. This is ninth table. Okay. Total 9 tables. So I'll be taking the screenshot of these details. And I'll upload it out there.
Vinod, instead of screenshot, you can upload Excel only, right?
Yeah, that also I can do. Yeah, I'll upload directly this Excel itself. Okay. This Excel has a lot of information. Let me see if I can copy into another. Okay, this is fine, right? Okay, I'll upload this one there.
Yes. Yeah.
This PK and FK relations. I hope everyone is clear with this. If you have any doubts, please you can ask.
Yeah, we are clear.
Sir, 1 second, can you please tell me PK and FK relationship? Some of I know, but some I have little doubt.
Can you explain what you understand so that I can add if you miss anything?
Yes, sir. Like a primary key means sometime we will mention like a loan number sometime, which is a major point where we can fetch easily.
Okay.
Like a foreign key means we will give the loan transaction type. These things.
Why do we give foreign key for a transaction?
It will show us easily to extract.
Sorry? Your understanding is wrong. Have you joined in between?
Yes, sir. 10 minutes late I started.
Then you have to go through with the whole class. Please go through with the recording completely.
Okay.
Okay, then let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
Any other questions? Anyone?
Sir, we have multiple tables here.
Yes.
One table will be linked with the other, like depends on primary key and foreign key.
Yes.
While writing the syntax, there will be any like preferences, sir? Like depending
yes.
on the foreign key.
One preference would be when you want to create a foreign key table, make sure the dependence table should be created first.
Okay, sir.
Means, let's say if I want to create this table, okay, so it is depending on what?
It depending on credit details.
Credit card details. So you have to create this table, but if you want to create this table first, what is the mandatory table?
It depends on account number.
It is depending on account. Okay. So to create this one, first you create account details, then credit card details, then credit card transaction details. Okay.
Yeah.
These are interlinked, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And other tables, it's not mandatory. Maybe if you want to create, let's say, loan type, let's say, okay. Do you have any dependency over here? Tell me.
No.
Does this table is depending on any other tables?
No, sir.
No, right? Yes, you can create this table independently. No issues actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
So
Got it.
if any table is depending on other tables, right? Then you have to create that dependent tables first.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go and upload this one. Now, for you people, the homework will be, say, I'll be giving some names. Names means, kind of, this is completely like account related information, right? So I'll be giving some, titles like, let's say PZ details or order details, yeah, product details, or cricket, okay, or you can take Book My Show, Paytm, yeah, and any online booking site, anything you can take. Okay, your family, if you are a giant family, you can take that as well. Anything you can take, but you want to create something like this. Okay, you have to maintain at least 5 to 10 tables and make a relationships. Yeah. One thing you need to remember that in the foreign key, always maintain these duplications, and there should be some meaning for it. Okay, there are three conditions you need to remember. First condition is, one person will have multiple transactions. That is one point in the foreign key. The another point in foreign key, one person will have one transaction. Okay, yeah, these 2 points you need to maintain in every case. Okay, in foreign case, then only we will have some meaning for that. Clear? Yeah, I'll save this, I'll upload it, I'll give you all the titles for you, whichever you want. You can select it and you can draw. So you can draw, you can take our institution also. Okay, so number of faculties, number of courses, how many students, fee paid, okay, not paid. So all those information also you can take, and you can make some tables. Yeah.
Sir, we can write in an Excel answer, sir.
Yes, you can write directly in Excel. You don't need to write any syntaxes. Directly draw and write it in Excel and make the relationship like this. Okay. See, some people will do this common mistake. What they will do now, in primary key, whatever numbers that we do have, they will directly put it over here. This is correct only, but as I said, foreign key will have multiple transactions for one person. You have to maintain at least one multiple transaction for each person. Okay, na? Don't maintain the same thing in the foreign key, which is wrong actually. There should be some meaning for foreign key data. So that meaning will come only when you follow this 2 points. That 2 points will be this one. One person will have multiple transaction. For an example, for one, we will have multiple transaction, and one person will have one transaction. For three, we will have only one. Okay, and you maintain this one also. Third point, the person may not have any transaction. You can maintain. So if you see, for 5, we don't have any transaction at all. Okay, you can maintain all these 3 things in foreign key, guys, mainly. Primary key, it won't allow any duplicates, null records. You don't need to go with any points over there. Just not maintain any duplicates, not maintain null records is fine. But in foreign key, you maintain these 3 points. It's very important. All the foreign key tables will have these 3 points you should maintain, guys. Okay. At least you need to draw 10 tables, guys, and make the relationship and upload it out there. What is this syntax error?
If the session is done, means I can.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, fine. Like I was trying to make all the commands in one session and try to save separately. But when I'm writing, I just come across like, can you see the above say comments, right? Like syntax to rename the table, which was highlighted in green. But after some period of time, it never got converted to that context color. Like it's like, may I know the reason? I just want to know, like.
Okay, so maybe while saving, it might saved in a notepad. So that's why. So what you can do, you can try to save this SQL flow.
No, I just okay. Can you show me once again?
Desktop, I have saved it, right? So well, this, I think it's queries. 1 second. Yeah, let's say this one, right? You need to again open it with SQL only.
No, like the error was reflecting from the in SQL on in SSMS tool only. Like
what error it is showing?
Not error. These comments lines are in red only. It's not turning to green. Even I clicked, there is option in with the page option, right? Like page kind of option.
I know the error because you have missed here a single quote. Can you see here in new column name?
Okay, okay.
Because of this entire below commands will be turned into red color, correct?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and one more thing, this is renaming the column name, not table name. The syntax is renaming the column name, not table name.
Okay, okay. I'll just correct it. Okay. Yeah, I was just copied and pasted.
In the SQL server, if you make any single quote, no, like this, see, everything will be converted.
Yeah. Got it. Got it.
Sir,
yes,
I had downloaded the Express version of SQL Server, and I'm not getting the open the page of that's Management Studio.
Okay.
Where there is a number in the left corner. That's the number I'm not getting there.
These numbers.
Yes.
See, that is not very important, but if you want, you can go to tools and options.
Okay.
And here text editor, under that TSQL, and there is a line numbers option will be there.
Okay.
You need to check in. You can see this video anyway recorded is there.
Okay.
So you can just enable that, and it's not very important to have these line numbers. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay then.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I was repeating a problem with Zoom apps are always disconnecting. Which version, any particular version we have to download, sir?
Zoom.
Yes, sir. But repeating disconnecting always within
it's because
10
of maybe your internet. Are you logging with mobile or laptop?
Laptop, sir. Internet is connection is very good, sir.
Okay. You try to.
We also having same issue.
You try to uninstall this Zoom and try to install the latest version of the Zoom.
Okay, sir. Already I did, sir. I repeating problem. Once again, I repeating also that problem, sir.
Just
in between class, I installed 2 times.
It depends on the internet only, sir. It's not depends on any version.
Yes, correct.
Sometimes it's fluctuating. Even I'm having the Wi-Fi only. Sometimes when it fluctuates, that thing happens.
You see, it's definitely because of your internet issues. Because mine is good actually. It's a Wi-Fi, so it's good only.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 5.9.1 version of Zoom. I don't think so. It will be Zoom issue.
5.1.9, sir.
5.9.1.
5.9.1.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I'm not sure. I'm suspecting if his C drive is overloaded, also there is a possibility.
Okay. Yeah, you try to clean up all your unwanted softwares in your control panel. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So go and uninstall everything. Okay. Just only maintain your SQL server and then work on it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, because of slowness also it will get disconnect sometimes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay then.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, so I had created for last time you said constraints, no, sir. Last time I had created tables, sir. It was there in database. When I'm giving a query like select star from table name, it will giving the values, sir, for me. But inside the taskbar, it will not show in the table like tables now. It will not show in the table name. Yes, sir. I'll check in file. Yesterday you did, no, sir, file tables something. There also I go and I'll check. I will not get the table, sir. It's okay, sir. But while as a case 2 for us, we will need constraint, no, sir. Constraint ID like.
Yes.
For that, I'm not getting the table, and for that, there only I struck it, sir. I'm not getting the tables here, sir.
In which the database has been created?
Sir, bank database, sir. I created bank. If I gave a query like select star from bank, it will give the values, so whichever.
But it is not showing any tables.
Here, sir. Here, sir.
Okay. Have you logged with laptop?
Yeah, sir. Laptop only.
Can you share your screen once? I'll just stop the recording now.